Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, and we're going to start off with the XRP breaking news and then show you an industry exclusive. Nobody's talking about pattern that's going to break, and it's going to break big in the coming days, hours, or weeks. And it's going to have a massive move of 30% or more, whether it's up, whether it's down. Bell notification, like the channel, subscribe, and share to get that education and information you need with the truth and integrity that you would expect from somebody that's not paid. He isn't pushed and manipulated in the directions that he needs to talk. It is only my own personal opinion, and I am zero influence from any of the heavy whales sloshing around, right? But starting on this gorgeous, seasonably nice August 8th of 2023 on a calm post-cold front, 69-degree temperature in the greater Midwest metropolitan area in the horrible state of Illinois. Let's get into this. Ripple is now a member of trade organization that hosts the likes of BlackRock. In a significant development, Ripple joins the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, placing itself at the forefront of the derivatives market, valued at a staggering $1.2 quadrillion. This move aligns Ripple with prominent industry leaders such as JP Morgan Chase Bank, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, solidifying its position with traditional financial systems. The partnership membership category caters to technology solutions providers and exchanges to the derivatives ecosystem, and Ripple now stands equal with big players and elite groups in this high uh, party of the crypto community. This move is a declaration of its ambition and a sign and potential growth. Ripple entity into the prestigious circle. The approve of Ripple uh, entry into the ISDA marks a noteworthy achievement. The association, uh, comprising more than 1,000 uh, institutions spanning 79 countries, sets the benchmark and guidelines for the global derivatives market. A famous X, formerly known as Twitter user and a Ripple advocate, Jack the Rippler, share the news. Boom! Ripple joins ISDA. It's the derivatives market of 1.2 quadrillion. BlackRock, JP Morgan, CME Group, Citibank, Goldman Sachs, BNB Mellon, London Stock Exchange, Bank of America. By joining this league, Ripple underlines its commitment to bridging the gap between the realm of cryptocurrencies and the world of traditional finance. The development comes after Ripple launches its own central bank digital currency platform to enable governments to create their own digital currencies. The firm is also looking to enter the real world assets sector, as it believes the tokenized asset market could raise as high as $30 trillion market cap. Right, so that's some breaking news there. And that's more news that we're going to get into over the coming days. But now going into this industry exclusive, what's going to happen, this pattern is going to break, and it's going to break in a big way. And you can see now with the volume. See this? This is where we had that big pump, and now the volume has come down. It's primarily in the last, if we can do a quick count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, about 23 of the last 24 days, the volume has been declining in all of them primarily, and they've been primarily sell pressure. You can see we have this pump, and then we told you when you get with our classic trading rule, pumping price, pumping volume, bullish. And then we get a up and sideways consolidation with crashing volume, bearish, often assigned to bulls, or the buyers are being exhausted, as we notice surrounding top, and the sellers or the bears are taking over the market. The price is going to come down, and we had a 30% watch crash from up here at about 70 cents with an initial target at 57 cents. And you can see from about 7 days ago when we put that video out when nobody else was talking about it, nobody's seen this coming except old Vincenzo. We went down about 14.5% or about 50% of the move, we went down. And now here's the thing, here's the deal, what you guys need to be worried about and talking about. If you get the volumes going to come back in, and you're either going to pump all the way back up into this range and form sort of this topping reversal pattern, or possibly something that consolidates and then pumps and pushes up more and breaches the old regional high up there at 93 cents. That's option one. Option two is you have some form of jockeying back and forth with a hyper volume coming in, whether you spike up and then come down, but you eventually come all the way back down towards this 47 cents. And this is going to be an explosive move one way or the other when it breaks out of what this would be a falling wedge, right? Where you have descending overhead resistance, descending underneath support, and it forms a wedge, right? Where it's wider at the beginning and then it forms that duck's beak at, come on, it forms that duck's beak at the end where it gets very narrow at the end, and then eventually it's got to move, and it's got to move big, and it's going to move big, and it's going to be imminent, minutes, seconds, hours, or days away. And on the upside, you're talking a potential from current price 31% to maybe 50% move to the upside. And then if it comes to the downside, you're looking at anywhere from 15% down to 22%, fulfilling that 32.69% flush that we called for back there. It's going to move big, it's going to move fast, and it's going to go one of two ways. And this is an industry exclusive in the YouTube sphere, in the cryptocurrency TA stations. I'm the only one showing you this. Nobody else is talking about it. That's why you hit that bell notification. That's why you subscribe to the channel for the breaking news like the BlackRock and the breaking technical analysis news that we're talking about. And you can see right here, this is the pattern we're talking about, and this is what we're going to continue to watch for when this breaks, because when it breaks, it's going to break like a dam. It's going to break like a volcano erupting after a deep sleep. It's going to be quick. It's going to be fast. And there's not going to be time, if it's going to the upside, to jump in. And there's not going to be time going to the downside to do whatever it is that you're going to do. So you must be prepared. You must understand, and you must stay informed, as this is going to break, and it's going to break in a big way in the next one. It could break right now. It could break as I'm talking. It could break tomorrow or over the weekend. But within the next 7-8 days, within the next week, this is going to break, and it's going to break fast, and it's going to break big. Algo, as you do know, I'm up to 4,300 coins that I have in Algo. Algo's had a little bit of a pump recently, but it's been very, very quiet. It's been one of the coins that really hasn't done anything, and it's been in this falling channel for quite some time, and it's going to continue to stay in this falling channel until we get a big volume spike, until we get some kind of news, or we're going to need some kind of news. We're going to need something to get the price to move. But right now, it's still, what the volume has been, nothing for the better part of a year and a half. It's just going to trickle and wait for something to ignite it. Either a bunch of shorts get bullied out, some major news comes in with algo, or a bull market starts. The price in algo is just going to sit there. XDC has had quite the consolidation after its massive, massive pump. And we were telling you, you don't chase the pump, because at any moment it's going to have a huge, huge correction. And from the lows that nobody got, if somebody told you they got that recent low, they're lying to you, to its top, 391%, right? Now, if we do a fib retracement, we go from the swing low down here all the way up to the swing high, and then bring that over. And you can see the golden pocket on a fib retracement. Let's go ahead and lock that. The golden pocket of a fib retracement would be right here, right in this area. See that? That's usually where you get a nice bounce. But right now you can see we came down to the 38.2 level, and we got that initial bounce, right? If we zoom in closer time frame from the daily time frame to the 4 hourly, it shows you that quite clear. You can see we bounced beautifully off the 200-day moving average in blue and the 38% retracement level. And if you look at the price percentage down from its peak, we had a nice 34% dump, right? And then we had a huge rally off that 38% retracement, and it went up about 38%. Now it's coming back down, and what you need to see is if it doesn't hold this and start to trade back up with some momentum, it's going to slip down to the next level and all the way back down to the golden pocket down here at about 0.048 cents. And that's why I told you there will always be a better buying opportunity, because right now we're sort of forming that up and sideways consolidation with falling volume after a pump. And that's another classic trading rule: pumping price, pumping volume, bullish. Oh, God. Pumping price, pumping volume, bullish. Up and sideways consolidation after the pump with falling volume. You often notice a rounding top forming as the buyers or the bulls become exhausted and the sellers or the bears take over the market, and the price is going to come down, just like XRP and just like XLM we just noticed. And we used to talk about this a lot when the prices were topping out. And that's something that I'm paying attention for as this continues to consolidate. Does it come down to the next level at about 0.044 level, right? And it's something we're going to watch out for. And then SHIBA coin had that beautiful pump, right? And then came right up into this red trading zone after a better than a 20% pump from its swing low to its swing high. Now it's coming down in a consolidation. It's down about 16, 17%. And you can see from the current move with the Fibonacci retracement tool, it is right at the golden pocket from the move at the 61.8 level. And you're either going to have a nice, just like XDC did, a nice return rally up into here, and then most likely get rejected initially, or you're going to slip down to the 78.60 back here at some major overhead underneath support, right? That's what we're watching out for. In the SHIBA coin, is the SHIBA coin move done at about from its low back here to its high up here? Is it done after a 75% pump, or are we going to get that other 50% in this move before a big correction and make it at least to that 150% target? We're not going to know, but we initially got rejected at the VP volume indicator, which is something you would expect because we didn't break enough into it and really force our way up into here and bullet our way up and then hold it as support. It failed support and it came back on down. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.